Hey everybody, it's Eric with Premier Pack. You know, a lot of times I see issues where dogs get overly excited, perhaps too aggressive at the front door. Maybe you've had the same issue. So, what can you do about it? Well, I'll give you an example for yesterday. I was at a client's home and I come up to the door, and it happens a lot. You know, the dog rushes the front door and starts barking aggressively. He was jumping up on the window next to the door and everything. But it was a nice dog. But what was happening was, when that doorbell would ring or the door was knocked, the owner would get all worked up. She'd go grab the dog and hold it back. She was worried about the dog jumping on the guest or biting them or something. So she's getting all worked up, holding it back. And the dog's thinking, Mommy is not liking this. She's getting all excited. I need to protect her from the front door, whoever's there. So we get this vicious cycle, you see. So I had to break that cycle. But how can you do this? Well, one of the first things you want is to set a pattern of the comings and goings, whether it's yourself or a guest at the door, being a non-event. Something that's not anything to get worried or excited about. So when you come and go, it's not, goodbye, I'm going to miss you, and hi, I'm home. That causes all this excitement and a routine of excitement at the front door. And when guests come over, don't get worked up about the dog. Just be matter of fact, okay? You want to tell the dog, no. Firm, not angry, not excited. Matter of fact. Apply whatever punisher you find effective so it knows not to do that, okay? Now you tell it what to do. You tell it to go to its place, whether it's its bed or just in a down position or whatever, someplace calm. But you do it in a calm way. And you reward them for that, but not excitedly. So it wouldn't be, good boy! It would just be good, and perhaps a pet or a little treat, but not in an excited delivery, okay? So a lot of people would just redirect and tell it what to do. But I really believe in the dog needs to understand what not to do. So it understands, no, I don't do this. Yes, I do that. It's a very complete lesson to the dog. And repeatedly, it sets a pattern in that way. And you can set this up perhaps with a neighbor, a friend, or a family member that's willing to spend some time at the front door, knocking on the door, telling the dog no and sending it to its place, and then rewarding it at its place when the doorbell rings again. So the doorbell can ring, the person, you can be at the dog's bed telling it's okay, you're doing good, stay there. Now it starts to develop another pattern. But I also want you to develop the mindset where you take control and say, this is my house, those are my guests. The dog does not have the right to intervene in this situation. So take that mindset. A lot of people are subject to what the dog does and decides to do and how to handle a guest at the door. You decide how the dog handles somebody at the door. So why don't you take ownership of that, provide a new routine for your dog at the door, and it'll be a lot more pleasant experience when it happens. I want you to be happy a guest is coming over, knocking on the door, not worried that everything is going to go into chaos when the doorbell rings, all right? Hope that helps. Have a great day. Eric with Premier Pack. I'll talk to you later.